started on intermediate tyres, but Perez was the first one to pit for full wets.
When you think about Formula One, you think about speed, engineering, and unforgiving competition. But let's be honest, the sport is as much about image as it is about innovation. And a big part, or you can say at the heart of that image, are the women who stand beside the drivers, the F1 wives and girlfriends. Now, WAG, wives and girlfriends, can sound a little reductive, can't it? But in the paddock, it's a role that holds power. It's about presence. It's about poise. It's about carrying yourself in a way that reflects not just on yourself, but on the driver you're with. And like it or not, this has become part of the fabric of Formula One. Look no further than Max Verstappen. The four-time world champion isn't just known for his unstoppable driving. He's known for his partnership with Kelly Piquet. Daughter of a legend, model, influencer, and now a mother to their newborn daughter, Lily. Kelly represents legacy. She is the epitome of a gold standard F1 partner, bringing her own prestige and her own narrative to the paddock. And then there's Charles Leclerc, whose relationship with Alexandra Saint-Leu has become a case study in how modern influence shapes the sport. An art history influencer, a face that speaks to a younger, more dynamic audience. Alexandra has quietly yet powerfully positioned herself as the other gold standard, elegance in motion. Effortless and deeply connected to the image of one of F1's most marketable drivers. So when you think about the hierarchy of WAGs, yes, Kelly Piquet and Alexandra Saint-Leu are the benchmark. They set the tone. They define the expectation. But the paddock is full of stories. Oscar Piastri's childhood sweetheart Lily Znaimer, who represents loyalty and longevity in a sport that rarely slows down. George Russell's partner, Carmen Montero Munt, who brings a professional background in media and finance, showing that being an F1 WAG isn't just about looks, but about a kind of social capital that matters in the volatile world of F1. Then there are the younger drivers, like Kimi Antonelli with Eliska Bavitchekova, a former karter herself. Oliver Bearman with Alicia Toriani, connected to the Leclerc family through business, showing how networks and narratives interweave. And let's not forget the more private stories, Yuki Tsunoda's undisclosed relationship. Liam Lawson with Hannah St. John, a graduate student very much outside the influencer spotlight. Jack Doohan with Ebony Zipera, keeping their lives away from social media. These pairings remind us that not every driver plays the image game the same way. But image does matter. It always has in Formula One. Think of Fernando Alonso and Melissa Jimenez, Carlos Sainz and Rebecca Donaldson. They all bring glamour and sophistication that reach far beyond the track. And then there's Alex Albon and Lily Munihe, a power couple bridging golf and Formula One, bringing two global fan bases together. And now, to the newest, most intriguing storyline. Lance Stroll has been spotted holidaying with Yael Shobia. Now, if that name rings a bell, it's because Yael was crowned the most beautiful face in the world back in 2021, an Israeli model with global appeal. Stroll has had high-profile relationships before. Marilou Belanger, Sarah Pagliaroli, women who were regulars in the Aston Martin camp. But Yael, this is a different level. If she becomes a paddock fixture, her presence alone will draw cameras. She's that rare kind of star who could elevate not just Lance, but the entire Aston Martin image. So, where does that leave us? Perhaps that's the real story here, because in the paddock, there are two gold standards. Kelly Piquet, with her legacy, her influence, her world champion partner, and Alexandra Saint-Leu, with her modernity, her art, her racing power alongside Charles Leclerc. These two women define the current era of the F1 WAGs: glamour, grace, and global impact. But now, enter Yael Shalbia, a model hailed as the most beautiful face in the world. If her link to Lance Stroll grows stronger, she could be the next name rewriting the hierarchy of the paddock. Because in Formula One, it's never just about the drivers. It's about the image, the story, and the icons who walk beside them. And right now, the gold standard may be shifting. Reporting for the Scorecard, Shiela Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.